So let me get this straight. We walked all the way to this dusty little nostalgia cave because Gramps wanted to sniff cartridge plastic, and now we're looking at crowdfunded bird games. This is peak nerd.
Oi now! Less lip from the glitter factory. Some of these crowdfunded projects are proper gems. Once you dig through the landfill, that is.
Oh, here we go. Badger's about to drop wisdom like it's still 1996.
But look, I've been stocking games since the Super Nintendo Entertainment System came in shrink wrap. Back in my day, you waited for a review in a magazine and hoped for the best. These days, you got Kickstarter, flashy trailers, bold promises, and maybe, just maybe, a playable game at the end.
More often, you get some poor dev vanishing into the digital mist with your coin and a half-finished prototype. It's like gambling, but nerdier.
Exactly. But if you've got a few quid to spare and the appetite for risk, you might just get in early on something brilliant. Playtest builds, community dev updates, sometimes even your name in the credits if you're lucky.
And if it's rubbish, just wait till it hits Steam like the rest of the world and pretend you were never interested.
Or, we can actually review a few and help people spot the good ones. You know, provide value, like a functioning content channel.
Right then, boots on, gang. Let's wade into the muck and see what shiny treasures Kickstarter's got flapping around in it. First up, I've got one with magic, potions, and angry birds. But not that kind.
Wake me when one of them has a dating sim mode. Until then, I'll be in the plushie aisle, silently judging.
All right, team. First up, FLIGHTLESS FABLES. It's a 2D roguelike dungeon crawler where all the heroes are tiny birds with big weapons and even bigger problems. You've got shifting dungeons, twitchy combat, randomized loot, and 3 playable Toriki bird folk. Pebble the tanky hoarder, Mika the cheeky mage, and Topaz the dagger-slinging speedster.
Topaz? That bird sounds like he runs at Mach 3 and leaves enemies wondering what just happened. I like him already.
They get hungry if you dawdle too long. That's grim. I just want to loot a nice chest, not worry about birdie blood sugar levels.
Micah's my girl. Fast spells, floaty jumps, and a bit of sass. Finally, someone in this crew I can relate to. She better have good idle animations.
The spell system sounds clever. Collect them mid-run, manage your charge, build your grimoire over time. Basically, it's a dungeon crawler for the nerdy completionist crowd. I approve.
You also get potions and mystery bottles. Identify them by drinking or lobbing them at monsters. Could be a heal, could be a bomb, could be a congrats you played yourself moment. High risk, high comedy.
Still sounds like a death trap for birds, if you ask me. But I'll admit, the art style's got that Wind Waker charm, and I'm a sucker for a good sprite.
And there's NPCs to chat to between runs. If I'm gonna die in a dungeon, I at least want a cute ghost pigeon to comfort me.
Games coming to Steam and itch.io in January 2026 via early access. Looks sharp, plays fast, and if you like your roguelikes feathered and frantic, this one's worth backing.
All right, here's one for the laid-back legends out there. Teamcrafter. While everyone else is out there fighting dragons, you're the one forging the gear that makes them legends. It's a cozy roguelite where you explore lush biomes, gather resources, and craft weapons to send your chosen adventurers into battle. Then you watch the chaos unfold while you sip a tea and polish your anvil.
Wait, you don't fight? You just gather stuff and send other people to do the stabbing?
Exactly. It's like you're the blacksmith behind the scenes. You choose which heroes go into the fray, kit them out with gear you've crafted from rare stuff you found, and then let them fight while you chill back at base. Think of it like Final Fantasy crafting mode, but turned into a whole game.
So I finally get to play a game where I don't have to swing a sword every 5 seconds? Bliss, do I get to yell at the adventurers when they come back injured?
I'm just here for the biomes. Fairy forests, lava caves, tundras. Sounds like a Pinterest board of elemental chaos. I want to gather herbs in a swamp while a swordmaster gets vaporized 3 dungeons over.
You're not wrong. The crafting's deep, too. 6 elemental energies, hundreds of materials, 40+ talents, relics, automated battles, and analytics tools to obsess over your build. It's like running a fantasy Excel sheet and loving every minute.
And the classes you're kitting out? Archer, Dark Ravager, Swordmaster. That one literally casts spells with his own life force. Bit of drama queen energy, I respect that.
Dark Ravager sounds like someone who never logs out of Discord. But all right, I'm into it.
Do they starve like the birds did?
Doesn't seem like it. This one's more about balance and build strategy. crafting gear that syncs with class abilities, and seeing if your choices pay off. Roguelite systems mean different materials and builds every run, so it's chill until it's not.
Do I get a house? Can I pet the forge dog?
Apparently there are pets and fishing planned, so I'd say yes to both. Also, retro environments with modern visual effects, like 90s JRPGs, but with particle sparkle.
Demo's out now, and the full game hits early access in Q3 2026, with a closed beta starting this December. Honestly, if you ever mained crafting in Final Fantasy XIV, this is basically your dream game.
Okay team, here's one for the Fox Girl fans. Nezori is a lighthearted action RPG where you play as Atsuko, a determined fox girl chasing the mythical hot springs through wolf girl territory. Expect action combat with stamina rolls, magic talents, and sword-swinging charm. It's adorable and playable. Demo's live already.
Hot springs, fox girls, and real-time combat? Sounds like I wandered into a spa with swords. But okay, I'm curious. How deep are we talking?
There's a stamina system. Dodge, sprint, bash stuff with style. Combat's got a bit of a Souls-like rhythm, but it's drenched in anime sparkle.
Adorable fox girls going full warrior mode? Please. And if the backgrounds are as lush as they look in the trailer, I'm already triple jumping into this one.
It's got a hub village too, prep gear, chat to villagers, take side quests. It's giving RPG comfort food, but with swords and tail physics.
There's talent trees to level your abilities, multiple playable characters teased for future updates, and stretch goals like voice acting. They're even planning a Switch and PS5 launch in Q1 2026.
So we're talking action, progression, and multilingual fox drama. Not bad.
It'll either be a wholesome gem or the internet's new favorite obsession. If I can fish in the hot springs, I'm sold.
If I can kick someone into the hot springs, game of the year.
All right, gang, this one's a tearjerker, but the good kind. Paws and Leaves follows me, a young fox on his final journey after being bitten by a snake. Guided by Ani the butterfly, he navigates a dreamy forest realm between life and death, hunting memories and keepsakes scattered through season-shifting landscapes. Emotional? Check. Poignant? Double check.
You mean we're basically ghost foxes on a sentimental scavenger hunt? I feel that in my soul already.
So, are the keepsakes our memories too? Because that'd mean my collection of absurd memes could live on.
Yep, you can submit your own keepsake, a message, photo, or even video, and it becomes an in-game collectible. How's that for existential game design?
Exploring open-world zones, small but gorgeous, and smelling out memories using Mii's heightened fox senses amid light horror and nostalgia. It's like Spirit of the North, but I cried more than once while playing.
And there's fishing for keepsakes, from an ancient turtle shell no less. I can almost hear the pitiful little plop.
When's it out?
Demos on Steam now. Full releases aiming for September 2026 on PC. Kickstarter campaign launched November 2024 and set a €45,000 goal.
This feels like the kind of game you'll show to your therapist, then Kubler-Ross the entire way home.
If it gets a second push via Kickstarter relaunch at Gamescom 2025, I might just pre-order my own tears.
A poetic walk through memory, death, and nostalgia. If you're up for a fox that sniffles you into introspection, Paws and Leaves might just be your next back.
Okay, cuties, this one is so my vibe. It's called Dono's Tale, and it's giving SNES-era fever dream in the best possible way. You play as Dono, a little fireball-spitting critter chasing his runaway fruit after a storm trashes his stash. Classic setup. But it's all about the moveset, baby.
Fireballs and fruit? Sounds like my last camping trip.
No joke, Dono's got like 6 different abilities. He's wall climbing, thunder dashing, flutter jumping, surfing on a shell. I'm getting serious Mario, Sonic, and Metroid energy, all fused into one furry blur.
And he's got claws, fireballs, a sentient shield from some forgotten hero. This Dono kid's got more gear than a Zelda chest.
Don't forget the rotation system. You only equip 2 abilities at a time, but you can hot swap mid-run to adapt, and the dev built it that way on purpose to make it easier for less experienced players. Accessibility win.
Also, Backertown. If you support the campaign, you can become an actual collectible NPC in the game. Players find you in levels, and you show up later in town with your own dialogue, maybe even an animation. It's like being a plushie with lore.
Okay, that's kinda genius. I want my in-game self to be hiding in a tree throwing peanuts at people.
They're even doing 2 versions of the soundtrack, SNES chip style and CD quality bangers using real 90s synths. I can already hear the cassette tape hiss.
And they're releasing on everything: Steam, Switch, Switch 2, GOG, itch.io, and console ports later. They hit full funding. Now they're chasing stretch goals like 2-player couch co-op and a playable boss character.
Honestly, tight controls, satisfying movement, fruit collection, and a sweet retro soundtrack? Dono can take all my fruit and still get a 5-star review.
All right, buckle up. GodsTV is like if Smash TV, The Truman Show, and a Fashion Week fever dream had a 3-way and spawned a fame-hungry bullet hell. You're a contestant in a cosmic TV show where the goal isn't survival, it's going viral.
Wait, so you're not just shooting aliens, you're flexing while you do it. Got a kill with style or the god swipe left?
Apparently, if you're boring, you get replaced by someone with tighter pants. Honestly, I respect the commitment to chaos.
Oh, I am here for this. The fashion, the product endorsements, the swimsuit skins for backers. Serve, slay, ascend.
It's proper 90s arcade meets modern satire. Fast-paced combat, absurd upgrades, and fame-based power creep. Sell your soul to an eldritch god for clout. Yes, yes, I will.
The more star power you get, the more sponsors and deity perks rain down on you. Signature weapons, class-based god powers, NPCs backstage, in what's basically a sitcom of cosmic capitalism. Also, your AI agent is a bit of a virus gremlin.
This thing's like if Enter the Gungeon started watching reality TV and joined a pyramid scheme.
You can romance other contenders or the NPCs. This game's the Chaos Bisexual Simulator 2026 didn't know it needed.
Don't forget the Hall of Fame. You get your own statue. A literal shrine to your glorious, messy rise to fame. That's the dream.
Demo's already out, and it's aiming for a 2026 release on PC and consoles. Looks like it's 50% done, and they're self-publishing after getting dropped by a big studio. Mad respect for powering through.
If you like neon planets, absurd power-ups like Sausage Rain, and the idea of becoming a divine marketing tool, GodsTV might just be your next unhealthy obsession.
All right, team. This one's Lootbound. Think you're a clever treasure hunter, but here's the catch. Escaping a dungeon with your loot is harder than getting it in the first place. It's top-down, pixel art, turn-based chaos with dice rolls, cursed gear, and limited inventory that'll make your life hell in the most strategic way.
So we're golems with memory loss, trying to climb to the surface with an unruly backpack and a squad of 4. Literally every run is a puzzle of what do I drag along and what do I leave behind.
Dice rolls set your buffs or curses before you even start. D10, D12, D20 style. Chaos roulette. Tabletop vibes baked right in.
And every run takes place down in procedurally generated fog of war dungeons with traps, events, and cursed loot. Tactical movement, timing, and who carries the healing potions. It's inventory Tetris with your life on the line.
Also, you're not just grinding for loot. You build a party. Bards, warriors, mages, healers, each with personality, class, and upgrades between runs. And yes, your choices influence the final boss.
Visually, it's got that gritty but clean pixel aesthetic. Clear enough when the screen's full of dice, traps, and your screams. Quality crafting with Aceprite and Blender to keep animations snappy.
Release window looks set for Q1 2026 on PC, Switch, Xbox, and PS5. Kickstarter just dropped them into the wild, and now they need backers to polish the hardcore survival and inventory strategy loops.
All right, nerds, time to aim for the stars. Literally. Stars Reach is a massive sandbox MMORPG where you explore, terraform, build cities, blow craters and planets, ruin ecosystems, and then feel guilty about it. It's part survival, part space sim, part cosmic guilt trip, and it's already playable.
Wait, this is the one with living planets, right? Like rivers changing course, forests regrowing, and lakes freezing in winter?
Also acid rain. And blizzards. And gravity planets where you float like a balloon or sink like a fridge. It's Minecraft meets No Man's Sky meets Nature's Fury.
Apparently, every choice leaves a permanent mark. So if I start a fire in a forest and walk away, the next guy finds a wasteland. I love that. Chaos with consequences.
Or you could just tame some alien beasties, engineer new species, and go full Bioshock. Petting Zoo Edition.
Exactly. You can be a xenobiologist, weaponsmith, merchant, politician, space trucker, journalist, even an entertainer helping players recover mental fatigue. It's basically the second job of your dreams.
Combat's real time too. None of that MMO cooldown tapping. This is aim, dodge, roll, blast. And enemies actually respond. Some run, some call back up, some just vanish if you destroy their home. You monster.
You can even build your own city. No predefined plots. Just pick a spot, slap down buildings, and boom, Space Mayor. Plus player elections, taxes, smuggling networks. My God, it's Space Animal Crossing for megalomaniacs.
And the economy's fully player-driven. No loot boxes, no random drops. If you want a plasma rifle, either make it or buy it off some shady asteroid merchant named Craig.
Already deep in development, thousands have been testing it, and they're moving into early access this summer, with full launch planned for next year. Kickstarter backers get early entry, land claim rights, and exclusive perks.
Okay, but can I name a planet Monkeyvania and declare myself king?
Only if I get to terraform a hot pink moon and populate it with glam alien bugs.
I'll be over here mining for ore and grumbling about how no one respects elder space goats anymore.
Whatever path you take, destroyer, builder, trader, explorer, Stars Reach promises a galaxy that remembers everything you do, so make it count, or at least make it weird.
All right, ghouls and glamours, time to swap your joystick for a notebook. Red Clover Case Files. Seance Soiree is a murder mystery visual novel dripping in drama, death, and deliciously suspect spiritualists. You're playing as John Tsukimori, an occult auditor, which is apparently a job now, who shows up to a psychic party with his little sister and accidentally walks into a murder. As you do.
So it's basically Clue, but make it extra. I'm guessing we're not talking Scooby-Doo ghost busting here?
Nope. It's interrogate the liars, poke the dead, logic your way through the lies kind of deal. Crime scenes, puzzles, pseudonyms, even the guest book's a riddle.
And the art style? Clean, expressive, and packed with flavor. The cast is full of weirdos, psychics, suspects, maybe even a few scammers. And it's your job to figure out who's bluffing and who's bleeding.
So, you're telling me there's a mystery game where I don't have to run or shoot anything? Just think and accuse people? Finally.
Demo's already live, and the dev team's building it in RenPy with built-in screen reader support, colorblind and dyslexia modes, and even language localizations for English, Korean, and Italian right out the gate. It's stylish and inclusive. Slay.
Can I be in it though? Like actually in the game?
Yes, actually. Some backer tiers let you or your OC show up in Adelaide's little black book. You can be a psychic, a shady client, or some ghost-loving rich weirdo. It's full glam cameo mode.
They've even got costume unlocks, original soundtrack, art book, and pseudonym credit listings in the hotel registry. Very murder mystery meets VIP list energy.
Game's the first chapter in a planned series too, so if it lands, we'll get more of this universe. Plus, the director is also the head writer, producer, and planner. Total indie author vibes.
So if you're into occult oddities, beautiful weirdos, and the thrill of calling someone out for murder with receipts, back Red Clover Case Files. The seance is just getting started.
Now, this one's got teeth. Death Tower is a tactical roguelite RPG with a thick cyberpunk edge, gritty pixel art visuals, and a mega structure called Mega Ryan, where you fight, hack, or sneak your way to the top. Every run's different. Every floor is alive with parasites, rogue bots, and old tech gone mad. You'll need to think fast and fight smart. Tactics, stealth, explosives, it's all here. This ain't your kiddie click fest. This is strategy with consequences.
Gramps, did you just say with teeth? You been sneaking into the biofactory again?
I don't know. I'm just here for the microbots. That's microbots, right? Or are they just being cute?
It's U-bots, actually. Greek letter. But go off.
This whole tower sounds like someone mashed up Dark City, Metal Slug, and a fever dream after too much energy drink. I'm into it.
At least they're trying something original, not just throwing loot at players and calling it a day.
You can summon biomech nightmares and hack stuff mid-battle. Isn't that your thing, Jess?
Okay, fine. I'll wishlist it. But only if one of those Mewbots wears a scarf.
Well, that's our 10 picks. A wild ride through fantasy worlds, spooky seances, tower climbs, and questionable business models.
You say that like it's a bad thing? Look, some of these will launch strong. Some will vanish into the Kickstarter void, and one or two will release in 2037 after 3 engine rebuilds and a team swap.
Vaporware. My favorite genre.
You're all so jaded. I like the dream stage. Everything's shiny, full of promise, and not a loot box in sight. Yet.
Let them dream, sure. But maybe don't remortgage the den for a plushie and a name in the credits.
Too late. I already signed us up for the Psychic Cat tier.
Look, we've backed stuff before. Some launched great, some flopped harder than monkey cart on ice. But once in a while, you get something magical.
Or at least something playable.
Even if they miss the mark, it's good to support devs trying weird ideas without a AAA leash.
Exactly. Indie means risk, but also stuff you'd never get from the big studios. Bioengineered space pigs, talking cats, ghost detectives.
And yet, still no dating sim where I romance an eldritch god in a hoodie. Tragic.
I mean, I'd play that.
Anyway, links for all the Kickstarters are in the description below. Wishlist the ones you love, support if you can, and let us know which weird gem you're hoping gets funded.
And if you've got your own indie find or weird campaign to share, drop it in the comments. We read everything, eventually.
Especially if it involves hot cryptids. Just saying.
See you next time, Space Cowboys.